some creative jobs maybe will go away, but maybe they shouldn't have been there in the first place. If the content that comes out of it is not very high quality, but I really believe that using it as a tool for education, creativity will expand our intelligence and creativity and imagination.
Okay, so basically what she's saying in this clip is that due to AI, a lot of creative jobs, right? A lot of creative jobs will be lost because they will be taken over by AI, and which means a lot of companies will take AI will employ AI instead of actual human beings. So redundancy will increase, and because of that, a lot of people will become unemployed, lose their jobs and stuff because the AI can do basically the same thing. That's what she's implying. Like if a person can do a fine job and AI can also do a fine job or even better, then you don't need that person, right?
She's talking about how it's more like something like where she says that the jobs that are getting replaced by AI, they probably shouldn't have been jobs in the first place. For let's see, like at one point you can understand what it means, but at the same time it's also very weird because is she trying to say that since ChatGPT does so much of the writer's work, that the writing jobs shouldn't have been there in the first place, that there was no need for story writers or simple, script writers and stuff because ChatGPT can do it now.
Exactly.
Or
Like that's what she means. Like say for example, like say in the future, if AI gets extremely developed, right? And say you don't need nurses anymore, for example, right? And you have robots can do the same exact job that nurses can do. So does that mean that nurses should never have existed? I get what she's trying to say, right? But the way she says it, and the whole point, if you take it as a collective whole point, is just complete bogus.
I did a little research on her, or at least read somewhere that she rose to power pretty quick. Like she was like just a intern in some other company, and then suddenly she
Yeah.
got transferred here, and then she suddenly rose to. And even when they removed Sam Altman from the CEO position for that short period, they had actually scheduled her to be the next CEO, but then he was brought back. So it's pretty strange. And now she's saying stuff like this. Like, does that mean like if artists is right, like Stable Diffusion, Runway, all these tools help you create art. Does that mean that we should never have art to begin with? But that wouldn't make sense because without the previous artworks, none of these tools would have been trained on the data set they have. This is the same with ChatGPT. If there were never anyone who wrote something before, there would be no data set to train this thing on. So what she's saying, I think so. She should have worded it probably better, more specific, because now it's just super vague and it just makes no sense. It's stupid.
Exactly. Like basically what she's saying is, as you mentioned about art, right? Basically what she means is that AI can generate logos, so logo designers should never have existed in the first place.
Yeah.
The AI can write blogs, blog writers should never exist in the first place, and so on and so forth. That's basically what she's saying, which is like just completely stupid because of these people, all of these jobs have been in place for so damn long, right?
Yeah.
Just because
I mean,
AI can take over something doesn't mean that thing is just shouldn't have existed.
yeah, it's the thing that where does AI get its data set from? It gets it from normal people having written stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty big. There's not much to say besides about it. Like she should have thought the saying you think before you speak really applies over here.
And honestly, it kind of, I don't know what it speaks of her character though, of the character of Mia Muratti. Like, as you mentioned, she rose to power very quickly. So does that have any impact on her psychologically and stuff, where she stands?
It's like if in this interview there's also a moment they say that she's sitting on a very like front seat where she gets to see the entire evolution of AI. She's sitting as OpenAI's, and OpenAI is like the leading charge in AI evolution right now. So probably that's like maybe her brain is a bit too much into this whole thing where she's seen everyone else as smaller beings.
At the end of the day, they're still doing a fantastic job. OpenAI, Mia Muratti, everyone is still doing a great job. You can't just like bring a person down for something wrong that they said.
We're not trying to bring. We're not criticizing her herself. Mostly, we're just talking about what the thing she said and what that says about her specifically related to that one thing. Like OpenAI is doing good. They have Sora upcoming, which is the next step in video creation.
Yeah.
OpenAI's new memory feature. We'll also be talking about that in the next video.
Subscribe for those videos, by the way. Yeah, with that being said, I mean, this was the whole point. Let us know down in the comments, what do you guys think about it? Do you guys agree with it, disagree with it? What are your opinions and thoughts?
Yeah.
And click the bell notification for more videos, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.